God bless and great day, everybody. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for another blessed day. Y'all already know it's King T 420 SEC back with another smoking reaction. In this reaction game, we are just going to call this reaction, When Should You Tell? So, with that being said, I'm going to let y'all sit on that. I'm going to play the sponsors and then we'll jump right off into the videos. Let's rock out. Battle Juice is a new energy drink. This video was sponsored by Pure Health Battle Juice. You can buy your drinks in Chill Box or John Vince's Gourmet Market. Get your Battle Juice today. Drink the drinks that champions drink. Battle Juice.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy.
Alrighty. That's it. Let's jump over to the first video and see what we got. And it says, when should a transgender tell people they are trans? All right, with that being said, let's just rock out and see what she got. Because me personally, my personal beliefs is if you are a transgender, you should tell anybody that you're talking to in any form of flirtatious way, any form of let's go hang out, any form of, yeah, I'm trying to get to know you. So any type of form of it could lead to something more than just a cordial passing in the streets. You should probably tell them. But let's rock out.
I don't like the debate about when should a transgender tell somebody that they're transgender. I think they should tell them immediately. That's like the only right answer. Why would you wait to tell somebody like, oh, I'm actually not the gender that you think that I am, that you talk?
I can't do nothing but laugh because y'all know I think she dead ass right. Like, why the fuck would you wait to tell somebody that I'm not who you think I am? Like, that's what? Right? You definitely need to tell them that immediately. But let's rock out.
Talking to that you're actually attracted to, yeah, I'm not that gender. That is so fucking selfish. I think that's so fucking weird. And because of the fact that you feel the need to hide what gender you are, you know that person 9 times out of 10 wouldn't fucking want you. So instead, you're gonna manipulate them and wait until they fall in love with you and be like, oh, I'm actually this, I'm actually that. Like, it's actually scary because things have got so good that you honestly wouldn't know who is who. Like, I honestly don't be knowing sometimes that somebody's a transgender, and that's scary for the people.
That is very scary. You got filters. You got double filters. You got makeup. Then you got all this editing shit. Not being funny. If you were born a different gender than the person thinks you are, please tell them. No way to tell no more nowadays. Who knows who's real and who's fake? Let's rock out.
But they're trying to pretend that they're something that they're not. Like, cool, you're a girl that transitions to a boy. You're a boy transitions to a girl. But when you meet somebody that's potentially you're planning on dating, you should tell them automatically. That's only fair.
I agree with her. It's only fair. Like, because how else are they supposed to know that you're not the person who they think you are? Like, what be wrong with y'all? Like, they don't just know. I hate to hear a person say that. Oh, that person knew. No, if they'd have knew, they wouldn't have reacted the way they did, jackass. Duh.
When is the right time to tell guys?
Like, sometimes people be trying to give y'all the benefit of the doubt. Can't be mad at a motherfucker for trying to give y'all the benefit of the doubt. That's why I don't give y'all the benefit of the doubt. At all. None of y'all. If she ain't short and look like a woman, like she can't show me she was born a woman, I'm straight. Okay? Let's see what this will talk about. When is the right time to tell someone you are trans? What do you guys think? All right, y'all, let's see what we got. See what we got. Let's just see what we got. Let's rock out.
When is the right time to tell guys that you're trans?
I feel like before like sexual intercourse, but not if it makes you spend the money on you and taking you out and stuff like that. Going on dates does not mean that you have to disclose what you are at the end of the day. You gotta still get to know each other.
You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. It sounds just like something a fucking gold digger, trans ass, bum ass nigga would say. You got me fucked up. The only reason you wouldn't tell a motherfucker before he go out on a date with you spending money on you and all that type of dumb ass shit is because you know he gonna spend the money. And if he found out that you that, he might not. That's the only reason you wouldn't tell him. That's the type of slick ass, snake ass shit y'all be on too. Fellas, be careful out here. Be safe. Make sure they like 5'1", 5'2", with small hands and small feet. Let's rock out.
And I feel like fuck that because half the time you just know that you be tranny.
Wait, highway.
Like, come on, like, open it up. Like, a lot of times it'll be the younger community, the younger boys, the younger DLs, the younger trade. You know, who whole time know who the fuck you are. You know who I am.
See, and I was just talking about that. I was just fucking talking about that. No, the fuck they don't. How you couldn't just think you just an ugly ass girl and he just want to pop because you an ugly ass girl? How you don't think he just like ugly chicks? Like, y'all really be fucking me up out here just because, like, if you put yourself in woman clothes and you make yourself look like you got a woman body, if a dude talks to you, he probably thinks you're a woman. That's the size of it. That's the gist of it. So you should probably tell him that you're not. Let's rock out.
Come on. You know, and whole time, you know, they'll hit you on the back end on a, what they call it?
They like it in the back end.
They'll make up a burn.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
But that's not all men.
That's not.
Oh my mama, all your niggas are DLA.
Nah, that's fake as fuck. I definitely don't agree with that shit. Not even almost halfway. None of that shit. You better tell a nigga as soon as you meet him. That's whack. Anytime you gonna let a nigga spend money on you before you tell him, you are whack. Let's continue though.
We could be at the club. He
Let's
buy.
continue, gang. Y'all know how we do. Let's see what else we got.
We,
I gotta lean up to read. No, I'm just gonna blow it up. Fuck it. Let's see what we got. Should trans women disclose in the face of a man who wants to buy her a drink? Of course. Because, well, we're gonna let the video play out. And we're gonna let it rock out when we see what they say in the video. And after we see what they say in the video, then I'll give y'all my feedback. Let's rock out.
be at the club. He buy you a drink. He buy me a drink. I'm gonna say, hold on. Let me tell you that before you swipe this card, before you put this drink.
Really?
Yes, because I only want to gravitate with men that want to gravitate with me.
I totally agree with that, wholeheartedly. Thank you for being honest with yourself and being honest with that man as well. Because trust me, situations go bad. And people don't realize situations go bad. And most of the time it be because somebody got lied to. Let's rock out.
I don't want no scene in the club. This is going to cause a whole chaos. If I let this man buy me a drink, he find out what it really is, and he go back to his homeboys in the section.
If you are a trans woman watching this video and you find yourself in this situation and you like your face the way that it is, do the exact opposite of what she says that she does. I don't know what it is, but there has been an influx of trans women online advocating for other trans women to play Russian roulette with these niggas in the streets, and I reject that.
I'm not quite sure she heard the video right. But she did say that she was going to tell the dude before he swiped the card that she wasn't. So she didn't tell the other ones to play Russian roulette. But we're going to let her finish because it sounded like she's trying to get to a point. She just took the other lady, the other person's point wrong. Let's rock out.
Usually white trans women, so I'm actually kind of taken aback a little bit by Miss Mamas. My advice would be 1, don't accept the drink, just say no thank you. Or 2, accept the drink and keep it pushing.
Oh no, I was completely wrong. I was completely wrong. The actual person from the very first video was very more correct than this lady here. Please don't do what this lady here says. Please do not just accept the drink and walk away. Number 1, if you're in the club and a man buys you a drink, apparently he wants to talk with you. Or one of his friends wants to talk with you. Or something of the form of that sort. So, again, the lady in the first video, clearly she said, I am going to tell him before he buys me the drink. Don't listen to this lady. She's trying to get y'all beat up in the club. She's going to start, you look at her. She look like she like drama and chaos. Is that even a she? I don't even know if that's a she no more. Like, are you advocating so hard because you wasn't born? See, y'all got to be careful. Fellas, be careful. Let's rock out.
Don't nobody got time to be playing with these men and their fragile masculinity. This is no shade to this woman specifically. It may not even apply to her. But what I've noticed is that people who get online and spew this rhetoric really don't have the lived experience of being like a trans woman who's hyper desired in a club setting around men who were drunk and trying to pursue you.
The problem is you probably shouldn't be in a club setting around a bunch of drunk men who think you are a woman. Why wouldn't you just go to a regular club where people like you hang out at? Like that, like you put yourself in a situation and then you're going to try to tell other people, if you're going to go in situations like this, lie. No, stop going in situations like that or stop lying. Or both. Let's rock out.
Because in my experience, I've had men get like super aggressive with me because I gave them a number that was the wrong number and they figured it out while we were still in the club together. There was even one time when I was in Atlanta.
Again with the lies in the games. Like what is wrong with you? Do you hear anything that you're saying? All the lies in the games get you into trouble. Stop lying and stop playing games with people. Of course he figured it out while he was still in the club. He called you right then. Oh, y'all women is ridiculous. Y'all dudes is ridiculous. Let's rock out.
With my homegirls, and we got separated somehow, and they ended up at the Gyros, which was like less than a mile down the street. Mind y'all, this was before Uber was like a big thing. I got followed by a car with 3 men in it all the way to the Gyros, and they called me everything but a child of God due to the fact that I was afraid to respond to them and tell them no because I was afraid of them clocking my voice.
Somebody probably had already told them, and they had probably already been flirting with you, and that was probably the problem. You should have just told them. Y'all running around with all these lies and playing all these games. Don't be this one. Be the dude from the first video that said, I'm going to tell him that I was born a dude, period. Don't be this dude. This dude going to get beat up a lot if he keep on with all these games. Let's rock out.
I want you guys to like visualize that for a second because it's crystal clear to me. Imagine I'm 23 years old in downtown Atlanta. I'm walking to the Gyros that's closest to the club because that's where my homegirls are. And there is a car driving the same speed that I'm walking, calling me all types of bitches and hoes because I'm terrified to respond to them and tell them that I'm not interested. So let's be so for real. Like disclosing is the very last thing that I'm going to be doing in these settings. She then went on to say that if the homeboys clock T, then it would cause a frenzy. Mamas, he bought you the drink because he didn't clock T. There's no reason to offer up that information. And to be honest,
you just like lies and games, I see. You are full of bullshit. These are the ones that this is why it's so much backlash to those type of people. Because people like this one right here, yeah, they like to play all these games and tell all these lies. That's not good. That's not a good thing. Let's rock out.
like offering up that information puts you in harm's way because then they feel the need to show out in front of their homeboys. I apologize for continuing to bring up anecdotals. I typically don't do this, but I think that they're effective in regards.
You typically don't do this, but you're doing this. She is full of lies and games. Let's rock out. Excuse me. He is full of lies and games. Let's rock out.
To this conversation. When I was in middle school in my US history class, I'm not going to name the guy's name because I think he follows me on here, to be honest. He would always like be so friendly to me in US history. He would always like copy my homework. Now looking back on it, that's probably why he was friendly. But then when we got to gym class, I was F slurs. I was gay. Like he treated me so differently. These men are complete different people when they're by themselves. All that being said, in a bag of chips, no hate, no disrespect to the creator who is being interviewed. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in because I do genuinely think that that advice is very, very dangerous. And as always, it is your girl day. Comment your thoughts down below.
Yeah, no, that advice was actually spot on. And that's what a person who's not going to lie, a person who's not a liar, that's what they do. They tell the truth. But for you people who like to lie and play all types of games, that's what gets you in trouble. That's what causes the trouble. We're going to move forward. I'm so disgusted that dude was... See, but y'all see how fast you can get tricked out here.
Posted that he was.
Let's rock out. Let's see what Doggy talking about.
Posted that he was in her DMs. And if you look at her page, nothing about her page says I'm a trans woman. So, but she was quick to go and air him out, saying, oh, he's in my DM and I'm a trans woman. But I'm sure at no point in time did you say, hey, before you start,
this is what it is.
This is what it is.
Because the way a lot of them see it, it's none of your business unless I decide to tell you.
Hence the problem. Hence the problem. You see what all the lies in the games do? People are not for all the lies in the games. Like, that's... Men like women. There's some men who like y'all type of people, and that's cool. Go rock with them. But other men like women. Straight men like straight women. And that's just what it is. And y'all need to be honest about that shit. Anyway, let's just play this next clip. When you should tell a guy that you're trans. Answer before they start flirting with you. Correct. I agree. Period. All right, let's rock out. Let's rock out.
If you want to know when you should tell a guy that you're trans or whoever you're dealing with, a guy especially, it's before they start flirting. That's the answer. It's not, you know, when you're about to get in the bedroom or after you've had a couple drinks and you talk for no. Before they start flirting with you, tell them, because flirting is not like just something you should just let a guy do with you if he thinks you're a chick and you're not a chick. Guys take that personally.
Guys take that personal because it's a whole lie. You didn't have to lie to him. You could have told him, listen, I wasn't born a man. He'd been like, oh, okay, cool. And probably moved on about his business. Like, oh, what the fuck? And he ain't got the fuck up out of there. Whatever his surprise reaction might have been, but he got the fuck on. But when y'all lie, that's when people start to fight and do other things. Let's rock out.
And they'll be very upset if you let them flirt with you for like a couple hours with everyone watching, and then after you tell them you're trans, like that's pretty fucked up. So tell them before they start flirting with you. That's the answer, by the way. All right, cool.
I agree. Tell them before y'all get to flirting with each other. Especially if he think you are a woman. Because he thinks he's flirting with a woman. Y'all got to get that understood. Like, cordialness is cordialness, but flirting is flirting. And it's a big difference. Big, big fucking difference. All right, let's see what Rika talking about. A trans person shouldn't have to tell you they're trans. Obviously, you like it if you can't tell the difference. Oh, shit. Rika, really? Let's see what you got to say here.
I just seen a post. They said, when should a transgender tell someone that they are transgender? Bitch, immediately. Why are you playing games? They're like, well,
Gang, I thought you was finna be on some bullshit, gang. I read that caption. I'm like, yo, Rika, what is we talking about here, gang? Nigga said, bitch, immediately. What the fuck are we talking about here? Let's rock out. I gotta let her rock out. I knew she had her back, y'all. I knew it. I swear I knew it. Let's rock out.
obviously you like it if you know you're attracted to it. You should trust your gut. Bitch, if you see a fake $100 bill on the floor, you're gonna like it until you find out that it's fucking fake, right? We all gonna chase that $100 because it looks good. It looks like exactly what we want until we find out that it is fucking not. So the fact that y'all out here playing games and then when y'all get your ass beat, I'm calling the cops. No, bitch, you should be jailed for false fucking lying, okay? I feel like they should go to jail because, bitch, you got people mentally fucked up that can't even tell someone that they slept with a transgender because of how society is going to see it. But they got bottom surgery, they got top surgery, and you find out that it's a whole ass man. Or even me, if I found out I slept with a girl, I'd beat her ass. I'm not even playing. I would beat the dog shit out of her. I will lose my nursing license and I will do the fucking jail time. And when next time I get a fucking job interview and they say, hey, why are you in jail for murder? Bitch, because I killed her. And I'll tell you exactly the fuck why. Because ain't no fucking way you're gonna play with me like that. I feel like you play dumb.
My nigga Rika, dog. Gang, smoke, gang, shit. Period. Because you never know what might happen when you be playing games with people like that. I'm just trying to tell y'all, you cannot lie to a man, drunk or not drunk. And listen, the consequences behind you lying to that man and him thinking that you are a real woman can be extremely devastating. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna let her finish.
You play dumb games, you win dumb prizes, bitch. And that's what the transgender community needs to fucking learn. Stop fucking playing.
Yeah, well, I agree with that. I put this video together just so y'all could understand when you should tell. You should tell immediately. Real men like real responses. They don't like games, they don't like lies, and they don't like to be talking to men when they think it's women. These are facts. So, when should you tell? Immediately. Immediately. Smoke gang shit. Thank y'all for coming and watching the video. Thank y'all for the likes and the shares. I definitely love all my supporters. Let's keep running it up, gang. Let's do what we do. Smoke gang shit and smoke gang. We gone.